Okay, so, hello, wonderful people. I am at my boyfriend's house. He's right beside-
Okay,
I'll blur your face out, don't worry.
yeah, sure you will, though.
No, I will, don't worry.
Sit down.
Anyways, today was pretty good, pretty amazingly. I've like...
What are you looking at?
This guy sucks.
Yeah, you're very familiar with that. Is that okay?
This is probably not gonna get posted, actually. Because there's too much of you I've had to blur out.
Oh my god, bro.
I am trying, I swear. Hi, I'm AJ, as most of you know. I've been having a pretty okay week. Me and my boyfriend went to a dance yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I really love him. He's great. Sometimes he hurts my feelings and he doesn't know that he does. Like, just now, I was trying to show him something and he just said, I guess, bro. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, yeah. Because that made me happy and I thought that he would like it too, but you know, if he doesn't, it's whatever. It's really fine. I don't really care all that much. Well, I do, but you know, it's not his fault. It's my fault for being so sensitive. I feel like a lot of things are my fault though. But the dance was a lot of fun. I hop around a lot in these videos, so sorry. I really liked just being there. It was fun to just hang out with them. I'll insert some pictures at some point somewhere here. I don't know what I'm doing. That should be here when I edit this. I don't put a lot of editing into my videos, I realized. Actually, last video was the first video I actually edited, really. I'm not wearing any makeup, and my nails have scratched off. You might hear people yelling in the background. Those are my siblings and stuff, and my parents. Well, not my biological. Well, you know what I mean. My stepmom and my dad. Pretty sure my boyfriend is one of the only people that actually watches these, and I love him a lot. He's really great. I hate that I'm so sensitive. Like, every time someone says something to me, I cry. Or anytime someone uses an angry tone with me, I get angry. And every time I can be super mad, and the second someone says something happy, I'll be happy again. I don't know what's wrong with me. I take mood stabilizers, but they don't do all that much. Though I feel weird staring into the camera. So sometimes I'll just look at my face. That's why it looks like I'm looking over here. It's kind of weird. I know I'm not the best partner in the world, but I swear I try. I do everything in my power to be the best. And half of the time, I know I'm not the best. I know that he could find someone so much better than me. And I know how stupid I am. I know how weird I am, and I know how ugly I am. I mean, look at me. Like, feels like every time I enter a room, everyone that looks at me is just staring at me, going like, ugh, that's the ugliest person I've ever seen. Mason texted me. 1 second. I was in good mood for about 2 seconds. I was in good mood because he just texted me, and now my dog just accidentally hit me and accidentally bit me. You know, I'm upset. Coco! Yeah, you can't go out of my room or else I'm gonna get in trouble. Give me 2 seconds. I hate my life. Fucking kill me now. I hate this. I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate my life. I just got taped. What the heck? Because I was upset. And then my stepmom came in and taped me. So now I have a tape ball. And I'm not upset anymore. Why? I hate my emotions. I don't know what's going on. I hate my emotions, Rebsy song? Wait. Let's see if I can make this into the laundry. That didn't happen. Made it! Yay, I'm so cool, guys. Anyways, y'all can probably hear my dog in the background. I'm probably gonna be throwing with her throughout this video because I gotta play with my dog. Yeah, so basically I was depressed before. I'm no longer depressed. I was crying before. I'm no longer crying. My boyfriend called me. I was extremely happy. I feel like this is a great example of what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. I hate how my emotions like to... What was that, dude? Yo! And now I'm ugly. Yo. Anyways, life sucks. But I got my boyfriend, and that's all that matters, really. He's the best, you know that? The bestest boyfriend in the whole world. The bestest boyfriend I've ever had. Huh. Yeah. Best boyfriend I've ever had. Not even well, like, I was just thinking about, like, everyone else I've been with. Like, I've had a few good partners, but, you know, obviously in the end, we broke up. I don't know what I was trying to do this. Like, simulating, like, an apple break. How would that simulate an apple breaking? Or... I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But I was trying to simulate an apple breaking. Oh wait, an apple break would be more like, I don't know if you can tell, but I did not take my ADHD meds today. Love you guys. But so what should this video be about? I feel like I've already yapped about just a million different things. I need to pick a subject to yap about. My boyfriend, because yikes, I talk about my boyfriend too much. But I want to talk about him more. There's so much I could talk about him for. It has to be, you know what? This is the video I talk about my boyfriend. So, basically, coolest guy I've ever met. I met him in school. I came in late in the year, and the first day I got there, I'm emo. If you couldn't tell, I wear mostly red and black clothing and white. I mean, yeah. So I'm pretty much not stereotypical. So in almost every school I've been to, I've been bullied. Mostly because I'm just peak like that. Everyone loves to bully me. But basically, I get there and I was being called the emo kid, and I had him in my first period, but I don't remember seeing him much in my first period. The first time I saw him was in my third period. No, not first period, I mean homeroom. The first time I saw him was in third period though. So, second period, I made a friend. We're on weird terms right now, but yeah. And, I get to 3rd period at some point, and I saw him with his best friend, Mac. I don't like Mac. I'm joking, Mac's cool, but he likes to beat me up. And he doesn't do anything about it. Yo, I'm gonna have to cut that out. He doesn't do much about it, but I love him a lot, and he's great. And he's the best pretty boy in the world. But basically, back on track to what I was saying. So ADHD, guys. Oh god, that's so cringe. So basically, I saw my boyfriend, not boyfriend at the time, but I saw my boyfriend with his best friend, and I had never seen this guy before, and I'm like, he's pretty. And I thought, so my first thoughts on him were, if he wanted to be popular, he could be, but he's hanging out with his best friend Mac, and he's obviously not that popular, right? Because if he was popular, he'd be sitting with the boys on the other side of the room, which are extremely popular and say the N-word every 2 seconds. We don't like them, they're racist. I need to die! But, basically, so I thought he could be super popular if he wanted to be, right? And so after a few days, I ended up meeting Jacob, a guy in my class, and I ended up sitting next to Jacob, which sat right behind. I keep saying his name. Anyways, so I sat right behind him, and I love him so much. So I started sitting with Jacob and Mac at school lunch tables. And then I started talking with, I kind of had a crush on this other guy named Jagger at some point. But that was a whole thing. But Jagger's racist. Anyways, so me and talking, and like I got his phone number. We were talking. I remember one thing that he said to me. I was like, "Do you have any socials, like TikTok or anything?" And he was like, "I'm not doing this now." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." And so I started sitting next to him in class instead of Mac, and Mac would sit behind me with Jacob, and I would sit next to him, and I would sometimes I'd just look at him, because he's pretty, dude. You don't understand. Like, when I say he's pretty, I mean he's the prettiest guy I've ever seen on planet Earth. And he's strong, and he's sweet, and he can be shy, and I love that. I love everything about him. Like, I love his eyes, and I love how he smiles, and I love how he's awkward. Though he could be a bit more forthcoming. Not straightforward, coming. I'm immature, I'm sorry. But, he's just super great, and he makes me smile. Every time he texts me, it's like my face lights up. And we've had some complications with my smoking. He hates smoking, and I'm not the proudest of it. And he's been upset about that before, and I just want to say that I said that I would try, and I am trying. I'm not doing it as often, but I love him, and I don't ever want him to be upset with me. You know, he's done so much for me in my life. Like, if he wasn't with me, I probably would have been going in and out of hospitals and self-harming and doing all these other things. I probably would be going back to Arizona and living there for the rest of my life, but I can't just leave him. And I'm not proud of it, but I debated it maybe a week ago. I debated going back to Arizona and just staying there with my mom. But I can't do that. I cannot do that to him. He's my everything, and I don't know what I would do without him, and I don't want to put him in any type of stress ever. And if I have ever put him in stress, I would get on my knees and beg for forgiveness. I'm not joking. He means the world to me, and I know I don't mean the world to him, but as long as I know he loves me, everything will be okay. He's the best. He could get a better wardrobe though. He could get a better wardrobe though. No, not that he could, he needs a better wardrobe, because why does he have a ramen shirt that he's currently wearing in this day right now? A ramen noodle shirt with ramen noodle shorts. He wore that ramen noodle shirt to school one day. Like, bro, no, I love him. He's so corny and cringe too, and he seems so free. But yeah, and he's so great, and I really, really do like him, and I just have a question for my pretty boy. Do you think I'm pretty? I don't think so, but anyways, that's probably it. Thanks for existing, I guess. Bye.